get TikTok rolling. See if we can get people to come in and see us. Good. Okay, sorry about the hour delay, but here we are. Here we'll go. We'll go to probably about 10:30. I think I've got another meeting at 11, so we shall do that. Let me get everything up. Hey, Marco, how's everything going? Let me bring you up. Let's do a check-in with you. If you can, if you're on the phone, that's cool. Just let me know. Phone calls take precedent over everything. I don't want to do an example. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow where I just take 2 hours and I just call one after another, and see what happens. Okay, Tyrell, you should have an update too for us because you closed yesterday. Let's get you up here too.
$1,300 a month for rent. Vacancy. Sorry.
He's on a phone call. See where, uh-oh. I think Atlas is still down. Oh, maybe we can do searches. Okay, Marco. I think he's probably on the phone. Life's good. You want to come up while we're hanging tight? Here, I'll give you an invite to speak. Oh, that's a shocker. We'll get you up here. Yeah, Tyrell's doing good. Let's see, he's probably on a phone call, but that gives me a second to. You will? You're going to come up? Is that what you just said? All right. Oh, lies. Okay, so we got to check and see if we've encountered inspect issue. Let's just take a picture of this. I'm sure they know about it, but I'm going to just let them know. Okay, cool. They're fixing it. Oh, okay, that's cool. Let's check that out. Okay, see, the Atlas guys just told me that Atlas mode is available for everybody right now because the lead gen's having a rough time. So that's cool. Let me double check it and make sure. If anybody has If anybody has Wholesale Atlas, go into Atlas mode and see if it's working. Okay, let's check it out. I know mine works probably, but oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, let me know, guys, if you see anything. Hey, Jazz, come on up here. Let's see what you're doing.
Hello?
Hey there, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
You're the big winner for the month. Everything good?
Yeah, man. Just, I had school yesterday, so I'm just chilling today.
What are you studying?
Computer science.
You're the master. You can make your own programs.
Yeah, I want to get into cloud security. So I'm on my last semester, so I'm almost done.
That's killer. That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right. Any other properties? Anything on the horizon for you? Now that you've killed it?
I do actually have I had like a bunch of follow-ups from people that want to sell their stuff. So I have a couple that they've been done creatively before. One has been done a subject to, and then one's been done on a finance. So I can send you those. Let me know what you think about them.
Yeah,
they're going to be off market.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, let's take a look.
Get that. Just
you want me to hide them since they're off market?
Probably. You don't have to. You don't have to.
All right, then I won't.
But yeah, he has like maybe 4 or 5 properties. He wants to get into multifamily, so he's liquidating his
his singles.
Yeah. I'll just give you the addresses.
Okay, maybe the Atlas mode's not there yet. They're planning on doing that. So anybody that I told, ignore that for a minute.
It's only for a game right now.
Okay.
Oh, I think I sent them already. The Wood Creek and the Dwayne, those are the 2 I sent you. And then I have one more for you.
I don't think. Oh, yeah, Wood Creek. We went over that one, huh?
Yeah, Wood Creek and Dwayne.
Yep, I went over both of these. Let's check. Let's check in on them. I always like to.
Oh, we did. I didn't remember if we could went over those.
I see them. I see them there. Wow, those are nice. Wood Creek's nice. What's the story with Wood Creek?
I believe that one was done subject to it already. Like he did it creatively, so he wants to get rid of it. I believe it has a little bit of equity. I think the PITI is 1,700 or 1,780, and it rents out for 24. And yeah, I think there's a tiny bit of equity in it.
Okay. Are you going to come in and what is all that?
I was thinking about maybe offering him like an anchor of maybe like 30K to put it in a trust, and then we'll buy the trust off of him. But I think 30? I have room to go up to maybe like, I'm thinking I have room to go up to, because there's equity in it. So I think there's a little gap. There's a gap in it. So it would have to be done hybrid, but I'm thinking I'll just give him a one-time payment and just, no balloon, no hybrid structure, just give you 30K and then you'll walk away from it.
How much equity does he have? You know me, I usually don't offer anything. So I'm always blown away when.
Yeah, but this one has like a 2.2.5 rate.
Right.
But what the equity, I believe, is listed for 394. I think he has like 120K worth of equity. Look at the.
Oh, that's not a little bit of it. Okay, you say he's got.
When I say a little bit, I'm sorry, my fault. Like, I should have said it has a. Yeah, it has a.
Okay, so he'll want a big down payment, probably, huh?
He was like, for most of them, he was looking at maybe taking 50K and then he'll walk away. So I was going to anchor him maybe like, there's not a lot of cash flow in it. I can take 20% off the top. The 2.9 interest rate is good, and the equity is good in it. but that cash flowing, I mean, it not cash flowing, a good amount kind of kills it. So I was gonna like anchor him maybe like I said, 30K and then see what he says.
Okay. I'm just trying to see. Do you have his mortgage statement?
Yeah, I'm looking for it. He just sent it to me too.
Yeah, so it looks like he's got 2 loans.
Yeah, Wood Creek. It's a 2.65 rate. The mortgage, the PITI is 1779, and he has a tenant in there. He sent me the tenant and stuff. I believe the tenant is paying 2,400.
Okay, and he's got a short-term loan of 24 months that he's paying $2,000 a month for. So he's at 3,300 a month on his loans. Did he say anything about the Bush Jack new conventional $45,000 loan?
No, he didn't say anything about a second loan. He might have paid that off.
Okay. As far as PropStream says, it's connected to his.
Okay. I'm trying to look at his loan amount. Yeah, so it has about 100K worth of equity. His principal left on it is 279, and he's listed for 379.
Okay. And on
Or
Zillow,
394, I should say.
Did you do comps on it yet?
No, I haven't.
Let's do comp GTP.
Yeah, we can do some comps. I mean, it's been on market for 106 days, so
yeah,
probably not worth the 394.
Well, the market says it's not, so that's where I
Yeah.
start. I like your price, but the market doesn't. All right. Let's see what kind of comps we can get. Do you use Comp GTP at all or no?
No, I don't. I haven't used any. I got to start getting my tools right. Like I got to start buying tools again. But yeah, definitely gonna get a comping.
Do you use Atlas too or no?
Yeah, I was using Atlas.
It's so funny. Do you know in Richard's, students have told me that if they mention Atlas, they get they get banned if they even mention Wholesale Atlas. And it's funny. I asked one of them. I said, "Go on there and just say, what do you think of Wholesale Atlas?" And they said the chat. No, the chat deletes the message right away.
Oh.
That just tells me. I mean, Richard's all about not being censorship and all that. It's so interesting, but it tells you that they must really be nervous about it because, and yours is renovated, right?
Yeah, it's all renovated.
Okay.
And it's rented out right now.
Okay, 463. So it's giving you comps better than, but that's
really.
Yeah. So 463. Let's do the low side and see. Yeah, I mean, even with, I think you know
what I think it is though? I really think it is just like the way the market is right now. I mean, you have a home that's priced right, and it's on market for 106 days. So
yeah, because there's 2 of them here that went for 529.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, this is what the maximum offer they would go is 289. As far as, but I mean, to make it a deal. Yeah. So if you configure it at 289, that's probably where you want to be. They're 394.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what did I say?
No, you were saying there was cost for like 4 something. 5 something.
Okay. But that's interesting that the wholesale analysis is 289. And then you'd sell it for 304. Huh.
I guess maybe that'll be the cash offer, but we're looking at like, doing him creatively again.
Yeah. Does he want to do creative though?
Oh yeah. He's open to that.
Okay, that's cool.
Because those were done creatively before. Like he has them done sub-2'd.
That's great.
So like we can put him in a trust and then buy that and then basically do what we always do. So
yeah.
He was telling me, he was like, listen, if you can give me, for most of them, most of the ones he had, he was like, if you give me like 50K for him, I'll walk away, because he wanted to get the money he put into him basically.
Sure. Well, that's good. I mean, he's not being unreasonable, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's
So like it's you're basically just like you said, 50K. You have a cash flowing tenant. Say you manage them yourself. That's probably who I'm going to look for. Someone in Bama that doesn't need a management company, so I don't have
yeah,
to take that 20% off the top. You just you're walking in with at least $400 with the cash flow, 2.625 rate,
yeah. And this would be great at just
equity.
so it's like if you can get equity of 30, 40 grand, yeah, this is a great house.
And he has
Really
like
good.
3 or 4. I sent you a couple more too that are
Yeah.
basically the same thing.
Same guy?
Yeah, the same guy. I don't know what it is with people, the same people, and
Hey, it's great. I mean,
you know what I mean? Like people
well,
just
no, I totally understand. He wants to move on to multifamily because he's like, oh wait, I can go 4 times the price for the same amount of
yeah,
effort, if he's
yeah.
getting a fourplex. And so I get it. I kind of like my duplex better than I like my other ones. So
Mhm. And
because
he's been real patient with me too, because I told him I was like, listen, I'm closing on something in Connecticut, so my time is there. And he's like, I get it. I got stuff going on, so
that's awesome.
I got to get back to him, and we gotta start negotiating for these and see what he says.
Yeah, and that's a big part of this business is having multiple balls in the air all at once. I mean, it's really important to be able to keep all those balls up in the air and know what's going on with each one. So staying organized is huge. Okay, and then what's the deal on this one? Same thing. Sorry,
That's the multifamily. Yeah, that's the multifamily that he has. It's that one was done owner financed, so the terms on that one are, uh, I believe the balloon is supposed to be due next year, and I told him like, hey, can we get an extension on those balloons? He was like the seller, the person that he done it creatively with. He said that person has been really cool. So maybe we can probably get an extension on the balloon. And I was like, can we get like a lower interest rate too? Because of the interest rate on it as well. So,
oh, there was an interest rate. Yeah. So
yeah, he done it creatively, but it is cash flowing though. Like I think he gives the seller like, I think the PITI is like, I want to say like 2,000 even, and it's bringing in 3,100. So like he's cash flowing 1,000 a month because he's managing it himself and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you have his mortgage statement on that one?
That one, it doesn't have a mortgage statement. That's just the one he done creatively. That one was free and clear. And then, yeah, he told me the terms on it though. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it shows a mortgage on it, but PropStream's wrong again. PropStream's kind of hit and miss these days. I don't know what the deal is.
What kind of mortgage does it say it's on it? Let me see.
4,000 a month for a 235. Is this 13th Street in Birmingham? Am I talking about the right one?
I believe it should be the multifamily. If it's a multifamily.
Yeah, triplex, 3 units.
Yeah, I don't know. I get that's what he told me. He said he did it creatively. So
Yeah. No, I mean, I always trust the person in the deal, not PropStream. But it's interesting that PropStream would put a mortgage out on it. Huh.
When did it say that mortgage was like when was it made, I guess?
22.
Okay.
3.76%, 72 month. So it's due in 2028. Huh. Interesting.
Okay, so yeah, the monthly his PI is 1,516, and then when you add taxes and insurance, I believe it was like 1,700, 1,800, and it's bringing in 3,100.
Well,
And
that's
that
great.
one it has a 6% interest rate, and it's still bringing in a decent amount of cash flow.
Yeah.
So I told him about that. I was like, those are the two pain points. I was like, listen, the balloon and the interest rate. What if we can get like a longer balloon, and we can get a lower interest rate, but I can still come up on the price a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with the original person. So
okay.
yeah, I was thinking about that one, but that one didn't really like intrigue me that much because I was like, the interest rate and this kind of already done on the finance. So I'd rather just do the sub twos. Like I'd rather the ones that he did sub two. That one just seems easier for me.
Well, this triplex seems really good, though. I don't know why they, but it even says on prop that it doesn't. It's not completely paid off. Weird.
I don't
Okay.
know. That's weird.
Well, there you go.
And then you had the Starette one. That one I think is really good too. That's a nice house.
And that one is which one?
The last one I sent you,
Forest.
the Forest, yeah.
And that's in where, Alabama?
Yeah, it's in Birmingham. It's right outside of Birmingham. So at this point, I'm just thinking what to offer him because I'm going to write some LOIs up.
Okay, and this one doesn't have a mortgage. So this is another one that he did seller
It's,
finance.
so yeah, I don't know what PropStream is on. That one does have a mortgage, but it probably doesn't show up on public record because it was done sub two. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it shouldn't. I mean, the subject shouldn't change anything. The mortgage stays. That's what's weird. Huh.
Yeah, the mortgage should have stayed, but he did it sub two. That one has a nice rate. I think it's a 3.1 interest rate on that one. PITI is 1770. There's a tenant in place for 24.
Yeah, these are all delicious. He
has some really nice ones. That one has like 100K in equity too.
His
I think the mortgage.
Can you find?
Yeah, he just wants to liquidate.
Can you find stuff for him? Like get the other side too, buying some fourplexes.
Oh, you mean like I could probably, yeah.
That'd be great.
For sure. You probably just buy it.
Yeah, because he'll have the money for sure. Okay, cool.
But yeah, that's really what I have right now.
Okay, that's great stuff. Okay. Well, you are on it. Do you have anybody working with you yet?
Not really, no. I've been a solo dolo. Actually, I mean, I can't lie. I have my dispo guy Xavier that I met in my hand. But I mean,
oh, you do have a dispo guy. Good. Okay. Yeah, it's just.
I mean, yeah.
Because you're getting enough things going. You want to make sure you keep it all organized and have somebody keep an eye on it too for you while you're searching other stuff. Good job. Excellent. You're awesome.
I appreciate it, Trent. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay, buddy. Take it easy. Okay, Tyrell, you got an update?
Not too much.
Okay.
I asked my buyer about that deal, the one where we're probably gonna have to kick the guy out.
Oh yeah,
he said he's fine with it. Like,
okay,
interested, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, better him than us. That's
Yeah. So
if he's cool with it.
Yeah.
What happened yesterday? Didn't you close?
So the thing is, on the settlement statement, it said assignment fee to be paid to his LLC. So we're getting that fixed because it's supposed to say me instead.
To whose LLC?
The buyer's LLC.
Oh.
So I don't know if they.
How did that happen?
I have no idea. It said assignment fee to be paid to. He bought it, but then they sent the assignment fee to him.
Oh, that's gonna be tough to get back. Hopefully, he's a good guy. Because legally, I mean, this isn't here nor there, but I mean, legally, he could just be like, "Well, it's in the contract."
No, but it says I'm the assigner on the assignment of contract. Like, there's nothing like on the paperwork.
It was
like,
just an honest mistake.
All the paperwork's on the up and up. Like,
okay, good. So it's just an honest mistake, and hopefully we'll. Have you been in touch with them?
Yeah, I've been in touch with them. They're supposed to be wiring me the money today. So
okay, good. That's
maybe I was being dramatic.
That's not dramatic. That's interesting. Okay, cool.
So
All right, good. Well,
yeah, other than that, I really don't have too much. I've actually been struggling trying to get properties for Carter.
not really, because we did one yesterday. You're doing fine.
I'm
Didn't
just
we
like,
do it?
it's hard to get in contact with these agents. Like one of them wanted me to give him his ID because they found out I was wholesaling. They're just like, I'm like, what? Like, why am I like, no?
They wanted you to give the end buyer's ID.
Yeah,
Well, that's interesting. How do you represent yourself? Do you just say you're working with him or for him or what?
I just say I do acquisitions for my partner. That's all I say.
Okay. Sometimes I think that's a worse way to go than just saying that you're an investor. I don't know. I don't know what the because I like to just say I'm an investor because then you don't have to play the game of, well, where's this going? What's it doing? It's like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a better way of doing that because it does come off shady and it's not shady. So I don't want it to be shady. Interesting. So, and your buyer doesn't want to do any of the legwork. He wants you to do all the legwork.
No. Yeah, exactly.
And so when it comes to signing things, do you just give them to him and he signs them, or?
Yeah, I do it like I would do any normal wholesale deal. Like I get the purchase and sale agreement, I get the assignment of contract, send that to title, all that.
Right. But he's just a student too, right? He's it's Carter, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Younger
so
guy.
he's a student as well, and he's just got 60 grand that he wants to put into stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, so
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they would. I don't know why they would need any of his stuff. That's interesting.
Yeah, they're basically their argument was one of the agent arguments was a lot of wholesalers just lock stuff up and aren't able to perform. So she wants to prevent it from happening by getting his ID. Like that's gonna stop him from backing out of the deal.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that. I think they do it mostly just to kind of razz you just a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too. But I'm on her case, so that's not gonna work with me.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things where it's. Hey, let's throw it to Chris Voss and see if we can get a good way of working with that. This helps me so much when I come into these kind of situations. Hold on, let me explain.
Because I actually found it.
You found what?
I just find it difficult presenting myself.
No, yeah, but that's why we get these tools. Hold on, let me just see what we can come up with as a nice response. Hey, I'm a wholesaler of real estate, but I'm working for another investor, and so I'm kind of the acquisitions guy. I'll talk to a realtor, and the realtor will ask me for my boss's ID for credibility. It's not really something we do in real estate to show credibility. What's a great way for me to respond to them to avoid having to give them my boss's ID? I love using this because it gives you a whole different perspective, and you're like, oh yeah, okay, I can use part of that. Because a lot of times, I need your boss's ID for you. Totally understand. Sounds like you want to make sure they're dealing with legit buyers, right? And so this is my favorite, and he does this a lot. Out of curiosity, how would the ID help you feel more comfortable with the deal? It's almost that simple. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you understand? Well, and the realtor would say, yeah, just to confirm he's real. Confirm he's real. So what you're doing there is you're mirroring them saying what they're saying. Totally fair. We usually build credibility through verified contracts, proof of funds, and sharing of IDs. That protects everyone's privacy. Would that work for you? Okay, cool. That's a good, I'm giving you that whole thing. This is great. So guys, next time somebody asks you for an ID, kind of go into this script, because it is one of those things where it's funny, because when I talk to my major players and I say, yeah, so-and-so needs an ID, they're like, nope, that's not going to happen. Why do they need an ID? And so it comes from a position of power. And so you're like, no, that's not the way we work. If you're feeling uncomfortable, I'm sorry. But
that's the second time a realtor has asked me for an ID, like just to submit the title.
Just to submit a contract?
Just to submit an offer, yeah. That's the second time.
That's so funny. Yeah, it happens. And I think often it's more times than not, it's their insecurity. And so I think if you ask them, like out of curiosity, how would the ID help you feel more comfortable with the deal? I think it's a great question, because I don't know how they'll answer that. Because how would an ID make you feel more comfortable? What's that going to do? You don't. I'm sending you an ID. I could be giving you anybody's ID.
Facts.
So I think that's great. So is it usually? I'm going to get you.
I just straight up asked them how the ID would make them feel more comfortable in the deal.
I think so. Yeah.
It's like, now I get why Carter doesn't want to deal with realtors, because they do stuff like that.
Of course. This is a good answer too. Totally understand you want to make sure everything's legit. We usually verify credibility through proof of funds and contracts instead of IDs. So I'll put that in the chat too.
It's like, I just want to straight up ask them if I'm putting my name on a legal document.
No, but what happens is that ends up totally turning contentious, and you don't want to be angry with them. You don't want to fight them. Everything you want to say is like calm and just like, oh, tell me how that will make you feel more comfortable. And they don't have an answer usually. Like if I ask you, you asked me for my ID and I said that, you're going to be like, well, I just want to make sure you're real. And it's like, well, isn't that where the contracts that we're going to be signing and the proof of funds comes in? My ID is not really going to help with that.
Yeah.
Hang on 2 seconds. I got somebody here. Just 1 second. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I think that's a good little way to handle that in the future. Because I really don't. ID does nothing at all. I don't even know what they're talking about. All right. What else is going on? Let's see who else is here. Mr. To the Top. What's the best introduction when looking into Texas market? Is there a policy in Texas requiring wholesalers to disclose? I'm not sure. Please enlighten me. No, I don't think you have to disclose. What happens in Texas is it's a non-disclosure state, which means they don't. It's hard to find their how much the properties are sold for and all that stuff. They don't disclose that. Wait, and Hamed, don't you have a? Let me double check. If it was you, I can't remember. Yeah, come up here. You've got a great deal going, and we haven't heard anything about it. I want to get you back up here. The seller finance deal. on Glen Hollow. What is the latest with that? Hey, buddy.
Hey, good morning, Trent. How you doing?
Good. I tried to get a hold of you, and I was trying to find out what the status of that Glen Hollow was.
Yeah, so I heard back from the realtor. I think I was giving Ava or someone from your team earlier.
Yeah.
I was giving them a feedback. So
okay.
the agent said the seller rejected that, and they were
Oh.
looking to go for like a full cash or someone with a loan approval.
Oh,
So
shoot. Okay.
but
So-
I'm still conversing with him because I rebutted with I can still do cash if we're looking at 110, which I know if we could do that cash, that would be a good deal, but they wouldn't budge for that. So
but
I
remember, I thought they came to you with the offer. That was, remember when it was 400 and then 300, and they wanted to change it into a what happened with all that?
yeah. So I presented the offer to him that day.
Yeah.
And I think end of day yesterday was when he came back and said they rejected that. They would really go with a full cash instead. But I'm still conversing with him because what he really said was the reason they rejected was the monthly is low. So I'm asking him right now,
Yeah.
what do they really expect?
Okay, good, because it's got potential. This one's really got potential. It's in a good city too. Let's look at it again and just make sure that, because we were going back and forth, but I just remember they were pretty reasonable with everything, and so I just want to make sure we don't lose this one.
I agree.
Why won't it come up?
I can actually even send you, let's see.
Huh? Why isn't it coming up for me? That's weird. Glen Hollow Path. That's the one. I don't know why it's not coming up for me.
Yes, sometimes it doesn't stay in your favorite. So I have to like even go back and put the whole address back on Wholesale Atlas.
Gotcha. So what did it rent for? Like 1900? Was that correct?
It's about 1870, but I was running the estimate of like maybe 1650.
Oh, good. Yeah, always go low. Perfect. You're doing everything right. As usual, you're doing everything right. There it is. I wonder, must have been separated. Something's wrong with my Trello. Hold on. Let me change this real quick just so I can. No, that's how I had it. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that link and throw it in there too. Hey guys, let's do that from now on too. Put the Wholesale Atlas link in with the address. That'll make life easier. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's go back to the seller finance possibilities. They wanted, what did they want down?
So the other day you were saying like I could do. So I first sent him an offer of 15K, right?
Okay.
So
yeah.
Then he was saying I could. He didn't really give a specific number. You recommended that we do like yeah. So but
okay.
we started with 15K down.
I would go back to them. Let's figure out we're at 1650 for our rents. Let's find something that they're going to have a hard time saying no to.
Okay. I wanted to share with you the screenshot of the text message, like just my response and his response. I'll send you that. Check it again.
Okay, I'll check it. Yeah, because I really feel like these guys were close from what you were saying. A lot of times, and tell me, guys, if this makes sense. A lot of times when we get to this point, do you want me to come in and take over and help with that part of it? Because I'm happy to do that. I just don't want to step on toes, and I want to make sure you guys are learning. But when we have something that's almost a slam dunk, I don't want to wreck it. And so, but I don't want to offend you guys and come in and be like, okay, I'll take over. The 300 to 400. Yes, both are too low. They would take that low payment if the down payment was significantly bigger. Okay, awesome. Let's do significantly bigger down payment. This is they're telling you exactly what they want.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, so tell me, is that offensive if I came in and just took over? You still get the same assignment fee and everything. It would just make sure.
Remember, I was even saying that we should jump on a call with him. I think over the weekend, like on Friday. So I am not offended at all. I want to learn and also, be.
Yeah, and I'm totally happy with getting on the phone and doing this for you guys. What I've seen. I mean, we've helped over 3,400 students. And a lot of times, what happens is we hand everything back over to the student because we want them to learn, and then they either get sidetracked or they forget to call, or I'm relentless. I'll call. I'll get this thing done. I'm kind of. So what we can do?
I'm up for that. I'm up for that. I'm up for that.
Okay, good. Let's tell them. What we could do is call. You want to call them now? We might as well.
Let's see.
Because we could offer them 300,000, which is $5,000 more, and then tell them $20,000 down payment, and we'll keep it at we can tell them 400 still because they're okay with it being 400. That cash flow.
You know why I was laughing? Exactly, That was what I was thinking.
Is it good?
That
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're good.
But I didn't want to lead with those numbers yet without having to brainstorm with you. That's why I just post forward with the question what were they expecting for monthly reading, right?
And that's perfect.
So,
and you're doing everything right. You've got this. I mean, it's totally you're doing it right. And you're asking the right questions. I think we
should I shoot him a text right now and ask him is it okay if I get on a call with him with my partner so that we can talk this out?
Fine. Perfect. Yeah. And just say you've got your partner is available. We just wanted to get on a quick call because that would come in at a 27 cash on cash. Everybody loves seller finance, so they're easier to sell. And this isn't crazy. We're under 10% down. Yeah, this would be great. Let's do it. Yeah, text him and find out, and I'll hang tight and we'll do it together.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let you know once it says we're green.
Okay. Cool.
I'm right.
Perfect. Let me put this back into Trello. Good. Okay. Cool. Yeah, because I was thinking about this one yesterday. I'm like, oh dang, we gotta get that thing locked up. Okay. I'll leave you up, and then you just come back when you've got them.
Sure.
Okay, guys. Yeah, because I never want to step on you guys' toes. Marco, I request you on stage, but you probably can't get up. I'm gonna assume, so we'll set you free. Yeah, tell me in the chat real quick. Let's just talk about that. I mean, is it something that because I know when I was first starting, I was like, I don't care. Get on the phone with. I want to listen to it and figure out what you're doing. Am I stepping on toes when I come in and say, here, let me just call them. Let's get this thing taken care of. Or is it helpful? Let me know in the chats if nobody wants to come up on, because I'd love to know that. That's because I haven't gotten join request. Oh, well, here, I'll do it again. Nothing new to the report. I haven't made calls today, but I'm cool with talking over it. Yeah, absolutely. Bringing you up.
Yo, what's good, my brother Trent?
Oh, there's our boy. How are you, sir?
I'm okay, man. I've been doing good recently, bro. I've been doing some research and stuff. in
Okay,
front.
don't do research. I want you getting on the phone with realtors. That's all you have to do.
No,
Because
but the problem is,
you've got
yeah.
the gift. You've got a gift of gab. You're a little mover and shaker. You're doing your thing. You're kind of full of it a little bit, right? Which is good. Yes.
So
So
what do
yeah.
I'm just a little bit like worried when I get on phone calls and stuff. They're not
Are
gonna take me
you saying
seriously.
you're scared?
No, I'm just saying like I'm a little bit
Oh,
worried that they're not gonna take me seriously and stuff.
who cares? Don't care about that. Here's what I want you to do. Find 10 places to call. I don't care what they are. You're not going to make an offer, and just find out why. Then just chat with them and get to know them and understand the cadence and the conversation that realtors are going to have with you.
Wait,
Okay.
I'm not really sure on what that word means. Can you
Cadence is
definition?
the way that the conversation is going. Like if it's, I just want you to talk to realtors and kind of understand what they're wondering, what they need to know. So when you call, all I'm going to have you do, and here I'll give you an example. I'll pick this house here. I want you to call and say, hey, I'm calling about 296 Harris. That's how you start. You don't say, hi, I hope you're having a really good day today. Oh, don't do that. Just go right into it and say, hey, I'm calling about, you can either say 296 South Harris, or you can say the Harris property you have. What can you tell me about that? It looks like it's off market right now, willing to sell. Or you can say, oh, I see it's been on market for, quite a few days. Why is that? Give them open-ended questions. Everything's an open-ended question. You act like you know nothing about anything, and you let them educate you. And just tell them, say, hey, I'm new to this. It's fine to say that. I think that's more of a superpower than trying to act like you know what you're talking about. And just say, hey, I'm really new to this. I'm a new investor. And I just, I need help, and I want to know more. What can you tell me about this house? And I'm looking inside. Is it, are these recent pictures? That's a great question. How recent are these pictures? Okay. That's it.
I see, yeah. No, but what website would I be able to call from if I was in the UK? If there's anyone
I don't know.
UK in the chat,
You probably can you do Google Voice or no?
Pardon?
Can you do Google Voice?
Google Voice. I'll Google that now.
Okay, yeah. Set up Google Voice, and then you can start calling on them.
What's Google Voice? What's that?
It's Google Voice. It's a phone through Google.
So, like, explain. Wait, how would I do that? I'm a bit confused. What's a
If
phone
you, yeah, if you type it in, you'll see it'll pop up.
Would I
and
be
it'll
able to do a little like quick screen share, and you could quickly help me because I'm a little bit confused.
I don't know how to set it up. I already have, but if you're super smart, you can just go on to Google and type in Google Voice, and it will set you up through the whole thing. I don't know how to do it from England.
Do I have to set up any like phone numbers or anything, or?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I have
you
no
have
idea.
to pay.
Nope, it's free.
For me it says standard and then starter.
How much are they?
10 and then 16. Is there any free ones?
I don't know. $10, bro. You want to get into this? You got to spend a little bit of money.
Yeah, but that's that Google supports anti-Semitism though.
Say it again.
I said Google supports anti-Semitism. So,
I don't
really want to be funding them.
All right. Okay. All right. We're not going to worry about him. Okie doke. Sorry, Mateo. I don't want to go that route at all. Okay, Marco, what's going on?
Hey, Trent. I have
Hey.
nothing to report. Haven't really made any calls today.
Okay, cool. So how are you feeling about everything? Good?
Good. I actually had a good call. It didn't really go anywhere deal-wise, but I did have a good call. It lasted like 20-something minutes the other day with a realtor.
Oh,
So
good.
I feel more comfortable after that.
Oh, good. Okay. So tell me what your stumbling blocks are, if anything, and let me see if I can help you.
Right now it's just a lot of the places I've been calling on are pretty distressed.
Okay.
So when I look at the aftermarket repair value and I compare that with the possible cost of maintenance, the numbers there's no cash flow.
Okay. So let's go
And
after. Let's start going after ones that are a little bit more turnkey-ish. Okay, it doesn't have to be massive repairs, but just a little bit more turnkey. And I'd suggest you go because you're at the point now where you want to start looking for places that you're going to really call on and do. So like go into Ohio, and Ohio's got so many. There's so many things in Ohio. It's amazing. So go price low to high in lead gen, and then let's go to the ones that aren't $1. But like something like this, where okay, it's 14,000. Let's see how bad it is inside. Not horrible. I was expecting.
it's a lot worse.
Yeah. No, I was expecting to be studs. It's been on for 56 days. Oh, hang on 2 seconds. Got somebody at my door. Hang on. Coming. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so I mean, so something like this has a story. We got to figure out the story, and really, what I offer on stuff like this is like $5,000, because then it's something that will sell. Because if it's on market for 14, nobody's going to buy it if you get it for 13. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's a good way to practice really lowballing the crap out of people. They might, I mean, and this is a one call, like, hey, tell me what's going on with this. Yeah, it looks pretty hammered. What's, and they'll be like, oh, it needs a lot of work. It's, yeah, this one's too distressed. Don't do that one. Never mind. I want to get you away from distressed.
Yeah, that's a similar quality of the one as I've been looking at.
Yeah, let me get you to something better. Hold on. Let's go back to Legion. No, where are we? Sorry. Analyst mode. There we go. Let's go down a little bit. We'll go, because more than anything, I want you to be able to have something to talk about with these guys and see how there's a gazillion that are really low priced, but the rents here are so great. I'm going to take you to.
Trent, I don't want to interrupt, but he replied that he's available. So whenever you're ready. Okay.
Oh, let's do it. Hey, hold on, Marco.
Yeah, go ahead and hop on.
Yeah, let's do it. Do you want to call me, Hamid? And then you have my phone number, yeah?
Yeah, hold on. Let me change my audio so I can
Yeah, give me a call.
Can you still hear me?
Yep. That's you, Liberty Hill.
Mhm.
Hello, sir.
Let me change the audio on the Discord.
You mean on your side? Nope. Let me okay, go for it.
Okay. How do I do the settings on? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me on Discord?
No, I got it because I can't.
Okay.
I do this.
they're fine. They've lowered the price significantly
Yeah.
already, and so they so the thing is that they're going to, so the husband and wife that are getting divorced, right? So they're going to split it. And
Oh,
that's why it's so
gotcha.
important to have more upfront cash. And
Okay.
so if it's going to be lowered monthly, which at first they were almost convinced with the like 400 a month, but that 15 to 10,000 was it's just way too low for that trade-off, especially considering
Yeah, that's totally
it
fine.
was like,
Well, here let's cut through let's cut through all of it, and let's say how about we go 20,000 down payment? They each get 10 grand that way. Would that be more where they're looking for, or just tell me where their sweet spot is, and let me see if I can work the numbers, because we could also, we could go up to 300,000 on the offer price, and that's a little bit more than they know 150, 150. Because sometimes in divorces, everything is math. People are thrilled to know what they're getting easily.
Right. All right. To, I guess, be quick and transparent, I think the way to get to a deal would be, you could probably even lower the final sales price, but the upfront needs to be higher. And
Okay.
then,
How much?
You could see the numbers if it makes sense with the payments. So basically, the down payment needs to be like or 6 figures.
Oh, in the
down
6
payment
figures.
for-
Oh yeah, we can't go there.
Yeah.
So they need like 100 grand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
It'd be
yeah,
like
we're
300.
super far off. I was
Okay.
thinking I was thinking we were close. Okay. Well, shoot.
Yeah, no. Unless it's like maybe like if you're, I don't know, if you could do like 50 to 60,000, and
Yeah.
then, I don't know. You can see if the numbers make sense for you, because obviously they're doing it with no interest.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. Well, here's the deal. Like, so this doesn't cash flow at their asking price as a cash deal, so we're not even interested.
Okay.
That's why we structure it this way, is to get it to cash flow.
Gotcha.
So really, probably the best we can, definitely the best we can do is offer price of 300. Probably 25,000 is probably the very best we could do. I mean, we could do it 26,000, so it's split easier. So they each get 13. But then, we can go the 400 a month, and do the beauty is at the end, in 10 years, they're going to get 226,000. So
Yeah.
the beauty there, I mean, they get their money a little bit over time, but they also have kind of a nest egg of $113,000 each.
Yeah. Would it make sense to you to do the price was lowered to something along the lines of like 280, maybe 275, and then the down payment is closer to like I don't know, like 48, something like that, something high 40s, 50s, and then same thing, you come out with a payment plan that works out as long as it's paid off within 10 years.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I mean, it's really bad because this house, in order to cash flow at a cash price, I mean, we'd have to be, golly, like 150. And so that's why it's hard to pay more. Yeah, 150. We're still losing $100 a month. Okay. Well, no, I think we're too far off. I mean, you can give them that one as, that's probably the very best we can do. I thought they were a little bit more motivated than they are.
Yeah.
Because,
I see.
yeah.
Okay, well,
because they've been on for what, 160 days? Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that? Yeah. Okay. I know you're suffering with that more than anybody. I'm sorry you're having to deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That decrease was already a big conversation. So it's
What did you guys knock it down? What did you have it up at? What did you drop it to?
Originally,
yeah.
What was it? I think it was like 345.
Okay.
Yeah, 345. And so they had originally listed as well. Person. And they had started like, I think like 380, 380.
Oh wow, yeah. Do they know the
Yeah.
comps the comps in the area aren't even close to any of that?
I know.
Yeah.
They had seen they had seen a house that was similar in size and like the details were similar, but it was not a similar home that had sold around that boom, and so they got that was going to that they could do it as well. Basically, they saw like a unicorn. So they've been,
well, let me do this.
conversations.
How about this? What if we did give them the 345 with everything else the same? Would that be something that would turn their head?
Would it be with the 26 down payment?
With 26, 345,000. So they're back to where they were. Now we're in the 26,000 down at 400 a month.
Okay, and then 10-year payoff.
10-year payoff of 271.
Okay, let me have a conversation and I'll get back to you.
Okay, cool.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Enrique. See ya.
Thank you so much, Enrique. Have a nice one.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Okay, back in Discord. Okay, guys. So let's go. Let's break this one apart. So yeah, Enrique. Yeah. I mean, I didn't realize now they're because they gave you those other numbers and they were really low. Now they're getting bananas. Here's what
the numbers you came up with. There was a big spin. I wouldn't have come up with that anywhere close, like you said.
Yeah, so because we can go higher on the purchase price, it doesn't really matter. That extra because it's over 10 years and we kind of get that back when we monthly. So that sometimes makes people feel better. They're like, yeah, we're getting our 345. But
so you think, Trent, this is just me asking to learn better or understand better the process. So for the investors that are buying the deal, the other side, they don't mind the full asking price as long as the down payment is good and the monthly payment is good. They don't mind the down payment.
Here, I'll show you real quick on this deal. So let's say the price is 400,000. Okay, we go all the way up that high. If we keep our down payment and we keep this the same, we still get our 551 a month. Okay, and that's what's attractive to investors because for 10 years they're going to be getting that 551 a month.
And probably over that 10 years, it also probably would have appreciated if possible.
Exactly. And they're going to have. There's just it's in order to get this one done that 335. That's why I went up that high. Is it's as much as that unicorn that they saw. And that's their asking price when they first started, and they're like, okay, that's a win. But for us, we're not paying any interest. Okay, so let's play this game. Here, I'll show you, and I'll show you the reason for everything, so it makes more sense.
Please, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so here's an amortization calculator, okay? And so let me show you. If an investor has to spend, what are we saying? 335.
Was it 35 or 45?
Or I said 335, I think. Okay. We'll see. Maybe I said 345. Chat, keep me honest. 335 on a 30-year loan, okay? At let's say 7% interest is what's going on right now. Okay. This is how much principal. So monthly principal, you'd get to pay towards your loan $274. You're paying $2,000 in interest. Okay. Every month on that loan. Okay. So do you see the value of a loan that we're getting 0% interest? So our monthly payment would be $2,228. We're getting it for $400 a month.
Dang.
Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
See why it's so delicious? Okay. So that's the main reason, because if we had to do that 335 with a bank, it would cost us that much a month.
That much a month makes sense.
So that's why we're kind of okay with saying, hey, we're going to go 335, because look at the difference between 335 and what would we say, 295?
Yeah, currently 295.
Okay, look at it's a basically $200 a month difference.
Mhm.
But who cares? Because we're cash flowing $500. But see, like that's what we would have to pay, but we're not. We're paying $400.
Exactly.
And
I
that's
see,
why
I see that trade-off. That makes
that's
sense.
why it's so delicious. And so we want to, and we're not qualifying. We don't have to go to the bank. We don't have to talk to anybody. It doesn't go on our, our debt to income. We don't have anything. We're just kind of this
Yeah.
number. That's why
Thank
this
you for
number.
opening my horizon on this, because
why
remember
this
when
number is so
you
magical.
yeah, go ahead.
Say it again. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I said these open up like a new horizon for my, for me, because earlier I thought like the most I could do was 300K to go forward with, and maybe
No.
20 grand for down
Yeah.
payment.
It's no big deal to overpay because that the amount of money we're saving in interest is ridiculous. And what you do, that's also people will come to you and say, well, wait, what about my interest rate? And it's like, well, I overpaid you by $40,000. So that's the interest is in there. Okay. So you're saying the interest is in there, but let's go back to the amortization calculator. So let's go to an annual schedule. The interest over 10 years, where are we? The interest, where is it? Sorry. So that was 335. The interest over this time is total total interest is $400,000, and that's 30 years. So 467 divided by 3, because we're saying 10 years. So it'd be $155,000 in interest if you did the entire thing, right? And so instead, we're going to pay them a balloon of 261. The 155 in interest is in there, but we saved it. Everything we're paying them is basically paying ourselves, because it's not, we're giving them. So we can go 500 if we have to. Okay, it drops us down to 451 of profit every month. But this 500 is going towards paying the thing off, so it's fine.
True.
And we're still way under the $2,000 a month that you'd have to pay on a 30-year loan. Make sense?
Okay.
Yeah,
Makes absolute sense. Just to like play around with the numbers and how the way it favors both the method and the seller sometimes.
Yeah, and believe it or not, we're still. So now when I go to a buyer for this, I'm going to tell him 10% is going to be. So I'm going to tell him, hey, I need $40,000 down probably. And he's going to be thrilled. He's like, oh, that's not bad. That's under 15%. So 20% would be what I'd have to put down on a conventional. Yeah, this is great. So that's where we sell it.
40,000 down.
Yeah, we can say it's going to be $40,000. We can tell them it's going to be $600 a month. And then everything that's gravy in there, that's our assignment fee.
Gotcha. Thank you so much, Trent. I appreciate it. If it gets back to me, I'll let you know. I probably might also reach back to you, whichever works. And
yeah, anytime. You call me anytime. It's no problem.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, buddy. Take it easy.
Appreciate it. Bye.
Later. Okay, Marco, did that all blow your mind there? You're like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Well, it takes time. It's also, are you in Hold My Hand Wholesale or no?
I was at one point in time, not anymore.
What had you leave? Just it was too much?
I just had trouble understanding some things, and I would try to get help on it, and I never really got clear explanations on things.
Yeah, absolutely. He's an excellent, you have to be so dialed into him almost daily to catch everything, because it is tough. And but there's so many ways. So I don't know an easier way to teach it all. I like to talk to people who have been there, because they've got a basic understanding, and then we go from it. But I try to keep it simple. And so hopefully, did that make sense on seller finance? So you understood a little bit better?
Yeah, I understand in terms of seller finance.
Okay, excellent. What's your main issue? Just getting on the phone to get
I'm making calls. It's just finding something that's actually cash flowing after I run the numbers. Like I said, a lot of things I'm finding are pretty distressed.
right. Okay, so we're going to go back to. Let me see if lead gen's back yet. Maybe. Nope, they're trying to fix it. Okay, let's go back to Ohio then. Let's find you some stuff. And you're doing my 1% idea?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, everything I've been using getting on the calls is just what you've told me.
Okay, cool. I always got to
I've
kind
even
of.
been introducing myself as a new investor.
It's so much easier, right? And
Yeah.
if you kind of fall on the sword and just say, "Hey, this is new to me." Where do you live?
I'm in Phoenix.
Oh, you're in Phoenix. We kind of looked in Phoenix, didn't we? And we're like, it's so hard.
Yeah, rent prices aren't the best out here.
That's so hard. Okay, so let's look in Dayton. I'm doing all of Ohio right now with lead gen. Let's look at some of these and just see. Holy crap, people's decisions. Oh my gosh. Hi, welcome to As Depressed as You Could Be. Okay.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay, we're gonna stay out of that just because we don't want to do a deal with the devil.
That's an interesting aesthetic.
It's nasty. Oh, what is with people? Dang it. Okay, let me go back.
Oh, there's a reason the house is still on market.
I know. It's so funny. Okay, let's get away from. Wait, that's the one we looked at too. We didn't like that. Okay, I'm getting unorganized. Hold on just 1 second. Alice mode, please. Okay, here we go. Oops, we're in. Nope, that wasn't the one either. Stand by. I've got too many windows open. That's where we were at. And here. Okay, good. Let's go down one more page. So I'm on page 4. Okay, now we're just kind of looking. So, hey, do you have Rita? Did I?
Yes, I have Rita.
You do have Rita. Okay, and so
Yes.
that's right. Yeah, we hooked you up with it. Again, I think that's your better way of capturing things right now. So let's go there. Oh, I got to go into Rita this way. Let's go to Zillow first. I don't hate this one. Let me see real quick. So let's just do a quick. Okay, so the cool thing is, and I think you've learned this through me. Oh, no lies. I was going to say it's probably rented, but it looks like it's rented. Maybe it is. Okay, so it might be rented out already too, which is good. Depending on, so let's go with this one. Let's check it out. Okay, 1420, 65,000. Great one to call on. The rehab is not a ton, and so, and keep in mind you're not the one rehabbing it, so it's going to be the buyer. So don't get too hung up on it. But I like looking at walls and carpet and everything. Everything looks okay here. So definitely this is one to call on. Okay, I'm going to send you that address.
Yeah, I was gonna see if you can send it to me.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, and I think that that's a solid one to call on.
Is this in Columbus?
What's that?
Is this in Columbus as well?
Cleveland.
Okay, Cleveland.
Yeah, we're kind of looking all over Ohio. So now, like, I've got you on Cleveland right on the water. These houses, here you go. This is a good area to go. So go to Cleveland and just, again, this is not bad either. Let's see how bad it is. And again, keep in mind you're in a $90,000 house, so there's going to be some work that needs to happen. But this is probably vacant, depending on. But people like this. I have a guy. You've probably seen him. He's Harry Gold. He goes on with Richard all the time.
Oh, yes.
He buys this kind of house. So if you can lock this one up for 40,000, he'll buy it all day long. This one's huge too. It's 2,100 square feet. That's another good one. Okay, so go on to Rita and just start doing the green ones again.
Yeah, I'll start looking in Cleveland.
Yeah, and if you want to, on Zillow, when you're searching, do this. Go to more. No. Go to price, list price, and put your minimum at put it at 100,000 or 150. So you're in a little bit more of a nice area, and see what comes up over here. So now we're at 150. You're going to see a lot more red from Rita, but here's a green. Oops, where'd it go? Nice scrolling. Where'd it go? Okay, so here's a green, but it's right at the price. Here's a good one too. Okay, so go ahead and change your price. Maybe go to 100 and you'll get more. Okay, did you see where to do that just up here in the price? That might be a better way to go. And then you're going to get a lot more. So go to 100. You're going to get a lot more greens that way.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll look in Cleveland as well. Looks there's a lot more opportunities out there.
Cleveland's great, but careful, don't go to East Cleveland. It's just something.
At what point would you consider it East Cleveland?
It will say East Cleveland in the like it'll be like it says West 69th. It will say East 69th.
All right, gotcha.
So that tends to be a bad area. But again, if you just zoom in and move over, and now you're in that area that's not East Cleveland. You're over in West Cleveland, and this is what everybody likes. So do you see where it is?
Yeah.
So when you go on Zillow, just go as far west as you can, and that'll keep you away from the east part. And just do that.
Yeah, I'll do that. And I'll start using the price filter too.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if I wasn't sure if we were supposed to stay within a certain price range when we're looking, or
not at all. In fact, I'm trying to go up to bigger ones, just to kind of find. They don't cash flow, but I'd love to find retail buyers. That's the dream, and it's really hard to do. I'm finding. So, yeah, no, but the reason we go for this price range is they're low hanging fruit. There's a gazillion of them, and as you see over here, I mean, we got greens all over the place. I lied. There's green, so you can find them. Oh, I lied. There's green. It's just the rents, because in most places, rents are right around $1,500 to $2,000 a month, and so that's why if you can stay in the lower price range, that coincides with the rents. Like you go to Utah, here I'll show you real quick. It's terrible. Like Utah, you will not find any green at all. So if you go to Provo, Utah, a $400,000 house rents for $2,000. So $525. Yeah, $525 rents for $1,300. Like you will not find a green in here to save your life. Oh, that's a mobile home. Doesn't count.
Yeah, they used to stay away from mobile homes.
Stay away from mobile homes because you usually don't own the land below it, and so you're paying. It's almost like an HOA. Stay away from HOAs and stay away from mobile homes. Yeah, so you won't find anything. Like, I mean, seriously, $949 and you're paying $2,000 a month in rent. It's crazy. Like I did really well. I've got a $525,000 house in Lubbock, and I'm potentially going to get $4,000 a month. That's insane. So it's just hard to find.
Yeah, I see that.
And that's why we go for the lower price houses.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah, because I've thought about putting the price filters up, because a lot of the places I were looking at, they were like 70K below. So they were pretty beaten up. And I was wondering if we had to stay within a price range, or if it was okay to look at that $100,000 area.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, go a little higher if you want to, for sure. But just make
that too.
Yeah, just make sure they're green. Okay. Cool.
Awesome. Thank you, Trent.
Good to see you. Take it easy. All righty, guys. I'm gonna call it quits. It's about 10:30. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock. No colonoscopy for me tomorrow, thank goodness. But there you go. That's it. That's it for the day. Have a great day. Get out and make some phone calls. All right. See you later.